What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the full game walkthrough series, episode 181. Your boy is back. I am so sorry for being gone for what has it been now, 2.5 months. I've been off the air. I completely apologize for giving no warning, but next time I take 2.5 months, I will tell you, which won't ever happen again. But I'm back, and you might be wondering why I am not in Crescent Beach, where I was in the last episode, where, well, we will be going back. We have the quest living on. We have to talk to Grimhilde. But we need to talk to Zoltana, because there's not a Z quest for her, but there's like a Z type quest from her that starts in part 2 of Chrysalis in Crescent Beach. And so I figured, why not do that so we can just have it and be out of the way. But yeah, I just that 2.5 month thing will not happen again. But yeah, there's a lot that's been going on since I've been off, and also I wanted a little bit of a break too. I've been making videos essentially for 6 months straight. I mean, not every day for 6 months, but you know what I mean. Um, and no, I'm not gonna try to make up that 2.5 months by doing 2 videos for the next 2.5 months. That's not gonna happen. That's just unsustainable, and not possible given my schedule. But I do want to go back to doing daily videos. And with Halloween coming up in a couple weeks, the Halloween season, that'll be fun to record with as well. But anyway, let's talk to Zoltana. We'll figure all that stuff out later. But let's talk to Zoltana and get this quest. Zoltana.
Spellbinder, you would benefit from some historical context. To act against the Grand Prophecy is to invite the Shadow Queen's wrath.
Okay.
The chrysalis obelisks detail the Grand Prophecy, though finding them is no mean task. When you encounter them, you will know them for what they are. Find the obelisk orbs, collect them, study them.
And that's what we're collecting.
And perhaps you will find some illumination.
So, Crescent Beach, Rune Alcazar, Radiance Reborn, Nonix, Chamber of Solar Justice, that's in the Solar Arc, and then the Shadow Palace itself. And so that's basically the whole area of Crystal's Part 2. Crescent Beach and onwards. Port Rockies is in Part 1. And remember, we spent a little bit of time there in between Crescent Beach time periods. But anyway, 85,000 XP. That's not too bad. So anyway, there's going to be obelisk orbs throughout. And when I get one, I'll let you guys know. But we'll be doing those as well. But now we have to go back to Crescent Beach. The port, remember, is in the Silent Market. It's all the Part 1 ports are in Bastion, and all the Part 2 ports are in Silent Market. And the pet quest we can't do until we're in Conda Desert, so I don't think we have a lot left to do with that one, but we just have to wait until we're in Conda Desert for that one. Anyway, we do not have the fort yet. I just remembered that. So yeah, we have to go back to that. So we have to go over to, let's see what's. Clearly haven't been here in a while. So yeah, Fort Rocky. Yeah, Fort Rocky is. We have to go to the later one actually. So yeah, remember there's 2 of them in Fort Rockies. But anyway, we're back. Hopefully on the daily now. Will I do the crafting ones? Yes. The crafting quests. I'm so far behind on those, but I will get to them. I'll just need to figure out when I'm going to record them. Uh, so, yeah. I won't get to them, though. So, Grimhilde, it's been a while. Hello.
Outlander, you returned to me again. What news do you bring? You have found and given solace to the Navigator Cosmos and the Quartermaster Yadula. By the Ice Titan sons, remarkable.
Yeah, so last time, for those of you who remember or don't remember, we met Yadula and Cosmos in the last episode. We helped them do some stuff.
There is but one more member of our ill-fated crew to find and mollify. But she is a frozen-hearted backbiter. She also happens to be my sister, Hilda Ironspeed.
Funny.
Gunhilda is trapped within the den of a voracious antlion trapper.
Lost metal?
I do not ask this lightly. For my sister and I had a great gulf between us in life, which has only deepened in death. But you will do me a great honor if you retrieve her lost shield from within the beast's den and free her somewhere.
95,000 XP. That is not too bad. How much do we need to level? Well, okay, 350,000, but 95,000 is almost 100,000. So, anyway, Ant Lion Trapper boss battle right off the bat. That is pretty nice actually. We starting off big. Yeah, I'm glad to be back doing this series, and I hope to be. I think I will be done with at least what is released in the game now. I think that will be done by the end of the year, and that was the goal, really. Be done by the end of the year. Yeah. So, boss.
Little bite at home before I go out and look for dinner.
Is this guy from Texas? This guy sounds like he's from Texas. 15,000. Yeah. Yeah, so I've been on Wiz for the last few days, leveling my Storm, getting him up through the first arc. I just defeated Malister on my Storm character a couple days ago, down through Winter Tusk, all the way up into Celestia. So he's doing good, and I sent out, for those of you that didn't see, I sent out a poll asking if I were to do a second walkthrough, which will not be for a long while because I'm still working on this one. But if and when I do a second walkthrough, where you know, I mean, I do kind of want to do a second walkthrough so that you can kind of see another storyline, another like it's not. I don't just have a balanced walkthrough. You also have another one, so you can kind of see how a different wizard would go about doing the game. And so I put out. The reason why I only did two options, fire and ice, is one because those are the only two schools that I haven't seriously leveled in a while. I had two characters. I had a fire and ice, but I deleted them both, and I put them back down at level 0, um, so that I would have the opportunity to be a noob again, should I so choose. But the reason why it was specifically Fire and Ice is because my life is my original character. The life that I have that I showed all of you in my New Year's video last year. That Adam Lifemancer, he is my original character. He was the first character I ever created, and I'm not going to get rid of him. He's just too nostalgic for me. My myth is the second high, or I should say that my life is max level. That's also why I kept him. But my myth is the second highest, and to me, he is too far up to delete. And so he's in Imperia right now, um, and he's just too far up to get rid of. And also, he's kind of like a second in command. My death, I've mentioned my death a couple times on this channel. Um, my death was basically the anchor for my balance, and I was using him um, sort of as a guide for me. That was a terrible hit, I know. Um, um, uh, did I even put on the right deck? I don't even know. But, yeah, I don't even know. But, actually, I want to see if I actually did. Hold on. I did, but that's not, yeah, I'm a little bit rusty, so bear with me. Use one of those. And I'm not trying to stall or anything, but um, I was looking ahead, and I do want episode 200 to be Morgant's downfall video, and so I looked at the second Chrysalis Part 2, and I am still to this day trying to figure out how best to um, go about that. Yeah. I still have that 75 fate, that extra fate, which is nice. Yeah, now we're back. I don't need plus 10. But yeah, like I just said, Morgan, I do want that to be 200 because that's a very good number to end on for this world and this arc. This is the end. This world is the last world of the second arc. And so, um, that's a good round number to end off on. In my view, and then Polaris and those worlds will start after that. Obviously, after this world, I think we have 7 worlds that we have to do. They're really short compared to this world, especially Polaris. Polaris will take no more than 10 episodes. It's very short. I don't want to spoil too much, but Polaris has been out for 8 years plus. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's been out for a really long time, so people have had way more than enough time to figure out or find out about Polaris. We'll play enough and then we'll hit it so that the minion dies. Alright. But yeah, back to the reason why it was only Fire and Ice. It was, so, Life I already talked about, Myth and Death I already talked about. Balance, obviously we can't do another balance walkthrough, because this is the balance walkthrough, and we don't need to do a second one. Storm, like I mentioned, Storm just got into Celestia, and I don't need to make another Storm, especially since I'm already leveling him anyway. Um, so that narrowed it down to fire and ice. Um, so that's why I picked it. So far, I've only gotten one vote. I appreciate more people's input. That would be much appreciated. But I think I will do ice, simply because I always talked about getting Tower Shield on this guy, and I never did, and so I feel like I owe that a pleasure. Um, Going to the school that literally created um, uh, Tower Shield. So, alright, let's see. So, let's get rid of a couple of those. Okay, I'm glad I waited on Fate because that would be Bad News Bears. Yeah, I am a little bit rusty with balance. I haven't played on this guy since my last video, essentially. Um, so, yeah, it's a little bit a long haul. Let's see. I still have Smelly Lily. I did not get rid of her. I think we will hit next, because we don't want to add more and more traps so that we can use. Yes. No crit. Yeah, so we want to have another trap to use. And of course I fizzle, but he can't kill me with one power pit, at least I don't think so. I crit? Yes. There we go.
You give me indigestion.
Sounded like he was from Australia there for a second.
An outlander come to steal my shield for your treasure trove? Not a thief? A messenger from my sister? Worse then. I'd prefer a thief. At least then you might have a shred of honor. I spit on you and my sister Grimhilda.
That wasn't very pleasant. Still, you should probably retrieve the lost shield and bring it to Grimhilda.
Alright, so we have to go collect the lost shield. Where is it? So we're here. Hopefully we get the port from Crescent Beach to wherever it is. I actually think Crescent Beach is in, now that I think about it, I think Crescent Beach is in, the port for it is in Bastion, if I'm remembering correctly. But we'll see, if not today, definitely tomorrow. The way I see it, one more app of this after today, maybe two. This episode gets too long because I know I've been yapping a lot in this episode. And I know we have been recording for a while and we only did one boss, but it is what it is. We're building.
Outlander, you have Grimhilda's shield! For a wizard, you have the courage of a bear! I'm only sorry you had to encounter my sister. Of course, now I'm stuck with her for eternity. You have done us all a good turn, wizard. You fought with valor and courage, and you helped those who needed it unselfishly. Tell Captain Coleridge I'll leave him well enough alone. I have not forgotten his deeds, but I forgive him, at least a little. I will haunt his dreams no longer.
Alrighty, I will be doing that side quest on my own time. So yeah, we have to go back to Captain Coleridge. You remember him? Right. What do you got?
What message do you bring from the spirits, wizard? They will haunt me no more? Oh, happy spirit things, no tongue their beauty might declare. A spring of love gushed from my heart, and I blessed them unaware. 'Tis like a great wind, like some kind of winged snake, or giant flying lizard, or gliding squirrel, has fallen from me neck. Tell me, wizard, what can old Captain Coleridge do for you? You wish to sail the starfall sea?
Yes.
Sheer lunacy! The maelstrom will flay your flesh, and the deep spawn will suck the marrow from your bones. It can't be done, but perhaps there might be one way. A way as dangerous as the sea itself. To summon and ride the great beast.
Sounds dangerous.
First is first. We need to craft a diving bell. Raid the docks for a boat of goat weaver silk. You'll find it in a garden tent.
Alright, see. So, find garden tent. Where is this? Sandflower. So. Right. This might just be a mob. Right.
You have some goat weaver silk? Do you know how hard it is to refine it from the raw milk webs? I give you nothing.
He just had to be balanced, and well, at least it is only the one. Yeah. Yeah, depending on how long spell takes, which shouldn't be too long. This may be the last thing that we do today. I know we've only done like 2 things, but it seems that because I've been looking on Final Bastion, and it seems that I have a lot more. I have a lot of quests, and well, I mean, how do I put this? It's the episode number and the quests number isn't exactly lining up how I would like them to. And so I'm trying to figure out how best to get Morgan's to be in the last episode, and the gallery too. I'll do Morgan's dungeon is just her, and so it would be kind of weird to just have that one dungeon and then talk to Meryl and then do nothing else. I mean, it is Morgan. It'll take a while, depending on who I have with me, but I feel like there would need to be a little bit of build up to Morgan before we actually build. Before we actually get to her within the episode. So, but it seems that I have a lot more episode time than I do quests, and so it's I'm gonna be having a lot of short like I do want to have my episodes be at least 20 minutes long, and I mean no more than 40 minutes. I mean, obviously it depends on the episode, but I do want to have I don't want to bore you guys out. So I feel like so anywhere between 20 and 40 minutes would be a good episode number, closer to the middle kind of half an hour. But I do foresee that there's a lot more time for episodes than there are quests to put the episodes in. So if that makes sense. If it doesn't, well then it doesn't really make sense to me either. But um, it is what it is. Oh, I'll just use my pet to get the second guy. That's an easy way to get him. It didn't help having that -40 from Ra. We'll hit next. At least get the first guy. And do quite a bit of damage to the second guy. I don't know if it'll kill. Hopefully it will. But, of course. It's ridiculous. You just gain like what? I don't even know. Well, we may as well play it again. Right. Yeah, of course. Right. No fizzling this time, please. Right, once again, this time I do not have that -40. Alright.
Okay,
Sounds like one of those gobblers from Floss Boulevard.
The goat weaver silk is strong and smooth, and surprisingly light for such a large bundle.
Interesting. So, yeah, I think this will be the last thing that we do today. I know the video is gonna drag out for longer than it needs to be. So, because of that, I see 2 more episodes in the Crescent Beach, and then we'll be in Rue Alcazar after that. Anyway, let's talk to Taylor and see what we have to do next.
Did you acquire what we need? Now, we need a way to work the silk. There is a mantis weaver at the Driftwood docks. Her tent should not be hard to find. You need her loom. This is not any old device, but a potent artifact, the spinster's loom. She may not give it up easily.
Alrighty, so that is going to do it for me today. Because the boss battle would probably take more than 10 minutes, and I feel like we're getting close to a half an hour here. That's going to do it for me today. Not next episode, but the episode after that, we are going to be traveling. We're going to be doing the final dungeon for Crescent Beach right here. There's going to be like a big base that appears here. And that'll take us over to Ruin Alcazar. I'll show you that in 2 episodes. But next episode, we're going to basically be finishing up everything leading up to that. But yeah, next episode will be right here. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode. Thank you for coming back to the channel. I do want to get back into that daily video making schedule. I will find time every day to do it. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed today, and comment what you're most hyped for in this return. If you're most hyped for Morgan, what'll happen after Morgan. Anyway, leave a like, comment, and enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.